Choosing beggars in art and design. You absolutely loved the first video. If you don't know what choosing beggars are, they are people who ask for free stuff when it's expensive, or just be ridiculous in asking you for things like commissions of a logo for free or for very cheap. Today we're going to be looking at the choosing beggars and seeing the responses of the creatives in the art and design industry, seeing whether their responses were good or whether they didn't educate them enough. A segment of this video is brought to you by MacPaul. I drew pieces inspired by historical art styles and sometimes do tattoo designs for people. Today I had my first choosing beggar experience. Hey, I saw your art on r/Pagan. Your pieces are so amazing, truly blessed by the gods. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. I've been planning to get a tattoo done for quite some time now, and your style would be perfect. Would you mind creating a design for me? No problem. What kind of design would you like? I was thinking something like a snake slithering around, in the style of your post. Yeah, I've done similar designs before. Do you want any runic inscriptions? I'm not sure. Can you do Old Norse? I can easily do stanzas of historic text in Old Norse. If you do want a custom text translated, that would take some more time and cost a bit more. How much? Budget is kind of tight. Well, prices are depending on how much detail you want in your design. If you take my last post where there isn't that much detail, I'd say around 50 euros. I usually make the price depending on the piece. That's a bit much. Can you give me a discount for a fellow pagan? Dude, if your budget is that tight, you can just take any of the pieces I posted on Reddit and get a tattoo of that. People often ask that, and I really don't mind. WTF? What the fudge? You're not even a real pagan. What? I saw a satanic poo you posted on Reddit. Like what? You pretended to be a pagan to rip us off? No, first of all, I don't pretend to do anything. I do have a certain interest in pagan stuff and historic art styles, so I post that stuff on r/Pagan because I think people on there would appreciate it. I will expose you. I'll warn the whole subreddit. You can kiss your scammy business goodbye. Oh no, whatever will I do? Poor me. With my normal day job, who just occasionally does art designs for people, whatever will I do without my business? Yeah, go suck Satan's lolly. All that talent wasted on a pathetic piece of poo. Damn, I guess I'm going to have a problem here. I'm going to post this on r/choosingbeggars or r/religious fruitcake. Or maybe both. Okay, so from this interaction, I can honestly say, although it was quite funny, he's got some wit about him, this guy. I would suggest when someone doesn't understand the pricing, or when someone who's asking for a tattoo design or any sort of design, you have to try and educate them in understanding how long it takes. You place your value on what you do. You shouldn't let anyone else sort of place what they think the price is on top of you when you're the one creating it. This means holding your demeanor so you're not shouting, swearing at each other, and just being polite and professional, which I guess is what you did at the start until this choosing beggar started going a bit ham on you. Toxic choosing beggar sister wants me to discredit other design work. So the backstory is this: my crazy choosing beggar sister has been sending me vitriolic emails claiming how she is ashamed of me as a brother, adult and person in general over my family altercation I'm having with an equally toxic mother. Not even 24 hours after receiving her latest 3 AM drunken 5-page ranting email trashing me as a person, she sent me a chipper email asking for help. She has a graphic design project idea and wants me to review the details for her and estimate a realistic price because she felt the quote she received was way too high, and if it was the fair price, if I could just go ahead and do it for free. Important things to consider. 1. I haven't been an illustrator graphic designer for over 10 years, in software for a long time now. No clues on freelance pricing anymore. 2. I've earned free haircuts for life 5 times now from other major favors I have done for her, and you guessed it, always had to pay anyways. 3. Choosing beggar sister claims that she would be a better designer than me, but I don't have the luxury of an inordinate amount of spare time that you seem to have. bonus. Also claims she is a more qualified social worker than my wife with 2 degrees because she solves people's personal issues all day while they sit in her salon chair. Before we get into the next segment of the video, I just want to thank the sponsor of this video, MacPaw. MacPaw have an app called Clean My Mac, which is an essential app for any designer, creative, anyone who uses a Mac for the daily driving work. It frees up space that you didn't know you had, so it takes files from all the way around your Mac and cleans them up so you have more space inside of your Mac. And it also can increase the speed of your Mac as well. Clean My Mac is a really easy app to use. All you have to do is press scan and then allow it to do what it needs to do and get rid of the files that it's found for you. And probably one of the coolest features about Clean My Mac is the uninstaller part, where you can actually uninstall apps that you didn't think you could uninstall before. If you didn't know, when Macs install files or software, the files can go a bit everywhere, so it's very difficult to actually delete all of these files. Well, in Clean My Mac, it finds all of the relevant files to do with that app, and it will find them and delete them for you. If you'd like to try Clean My Mac, there is a free trial link in the description of this video, but also if you would like to purchase MacPaw for an entire year, it is on offer. It's only £29.95 this year, so if you would like to have this app that will actually transform your computer, maintain it, and stop you worrying about the speeds of it, or stop you worrying about all that space that's getting clogged up, then go for it. Click that link down below in the description. You can also choose a one-time purchase so you never have to relicense the product, so you can have Clean My Mac forever on your Mac. If you're in a design agency or you're someone who works with multiple different devices and different Macs, then you can get licenses and deals for 2 and 5 Macs as well over at Clean My Mac. So make sure you click that link down below in the description. Make sure you get your free trial, but then also go ahead and purchase it, either the licensed version or the one-time purchase version. This next one is regretted offering my help to a friend. So I do illustrations as a hobby, and sometimes my friends ask me to do something for them. I never charge them anything, obviously, but this time I wish I did. I can't share any screenshots because 1, it's a friend of mine, and 2, it's not in English, so I'd have to translate it. But here's the story. So today a close friend of mine asked me if I could do a quick illustration for a project she is involved in. And as I said, I had some time and I said, sure, I'll do it, no problem. I did my best and sent it to her. She liked it and she said she would show her colleagues. A few hours passed and she messages me saying that a colleague of hers doesn't like it and it wanted me to redo it. I laughed, but I could tell she felt bad for asking. I normally don't mind making some adjustments if it's for my friends, but her colleague's sense of entitlement really upset me. I ended up just doing a crappy design because I wasn't really in the mood. They ended up accepting it. I'm still very upset about the whole situation, like seriously, what an entitled but. In the creative industry, you will find a lot of people have opinions, and I have been in this situation so many times when I've been working for a client for a small to medium large business, and they show it to someone, the work that I've done, whether it's a logo or hand lettering, they show it to someone else outside of the business who does not have context, and they don't like it. So they make the person, the actual client, not like it as well, without any context. And then the client will come back to me and say, we don't like this. And I'm left to having to show them why they should like it and start the whole process again sometimes. The lesson to learn from this is always make sure that when you're showing your client work, try and tell them not to share it with their friends at first, but also explain to them that other people might not understand the context of the work. They may not like what they like, they may be subjected to harassment for it because they don't understand, but it's your job as a designer, as a creative, the commissioned person, to commission it for the person you're creating it for. It's upsetting, but it does happen. Expert willing to be paid $8 per illustration, please. Okay, fixed price, $800 budget, expert level, $3 signs. Start date, February 1st, 2018. We need original realistic drawings of about 100 pictures of famous people. The artist will get sample pictures, but has to draw a different picture that doesn't look like the samples or existing pictures. We prefer scanned hand drawings. These drawings will have no background. They will be at least 4,000 pixels wide. The page orientation is landscape. No software manipulation of the sample pictures is allowed. We will have all the rights of the drawings for unlimited uses and time. Ooh, this one really annoys me. As someone who's worked with agencies in the past, there are some design agencies out there and just like marketing agencies that are nasty, and they will do things like this to you. For $800 for 100 pictures, how many is that? Jordan, what's 100 pictures for $800? How much is that a picture?
$8.
$8 a picture. Oh, that's easy, isn't it? Don't you dare put that in this video. Jordan, don't you dare. Oh, no, oh, no. That is $8, thanks Jordan, a picture. $8 per illustration. That is insane. Anyone who charges this has no respect and has no value in the design. Never ever put yourself in front of something like this. You could look at $800 as a big number. Make sure you look at the scope of work. This company should be ashamed of themselves. This choosing beggar thinks it's enough that he likes the illustrator's pics after getting a tattoo with his art. I have a pretty relaxed policy about my artwork being tattooed, as you'll see from the following exchange, but the level of entitlement from some people is, meh, my new tattoo. Thank you. I'm happy for my artwork to be used for tattoos. I just ask that you purchase something from my store in return by way of support. Please also make sure I am credited appropriately by yourself and your tattooist when reposting the design on social media. Thanks. I like your pictures. Okay, see you later. You don't want to support the artist who designed your tattoo? I didn't know you had such a selfish personality. Thanks for the design. Sad face. Yep. Honestly, I mean, I can understand that, you know, a tattoo designer should get credit for it. But again, at the same time, if you're a tattoo designer, put things in place to make sure that you go out of your way to give people hassle who've had your tattoo or your design tattooed onto them. But yeah, you've heard it. People are like that. This happens every other day. Why can't people just pay artists? Do you do things for AC? My prices are in USD. So I can't accept amino coins. That's the only way I can pay for anything. Damn. Oh, then I'm sorry, I can't. How about gift card codes? I really can't draw for anything other than USD. Sorry. Can't means you actually cannot. This is a choice. By a gift card, I mean I'd send you a $15 iTunes gift card code. I am sorry, an illustration like the one in the post is $100 plus. I'm sorry if that's too much, but the type of drawing usually takes 10 plus hours. Oh wow. And you were talking about this drawing, and that is insane. I would pay a lot more for that type of drawing. That is insane. Look at that. I bet you're a Procreate user as well. Bet you're anything, you are a Procreate user. Again, yeah, people don't understand the value. You're seeing the common thing here. Being an artist, illustrated by C&H. Hey, you're an artist, right? Yeah. Will you illustrate my comic book idea? There's no money involved, but it'll get you lots of great exposure. Oh, cool. Speaking of exposure. Okay, there you go. That was a silly one. Enjoying this. Great advice from a freelance illustrator who has had experiences from choosing beggars. Bit different this time. What advice would you give to aspiring freelance illustrators? Choose your goals in small steps and then work your butt off to attain them. For example, if you want to work for a certain client, instead of spamming your portfolio like an unguided missile, get to know them, discover what they like, and ask yourself what quality your work has that could appeal to them. Work hard to improve your work and train yourself in kind of projects you hope to get in the future, be it editorial, commercial illustration, children's book, or a bit of everything. And lastly, unless it's for a charity you support or for, say, your mum, don't get sweet-talked into doing work for free. I know that for an inspiring artist, in the short term, any exposure whatsoever might sound appealing. But in the long run, working for free devalues your work, unhinges the illustration market, and gets you stuck in a cycle of bad paying customers. Be patient and focused, and in time, the good, honest paying fish will bite. Some very wise words right there. I think, you know, working for free for your mum and things like that's all good because it's your mum. But you've got to be so careful when you're working for free for charities as well and other people that they don't take advantage of you. Draw a daily comic for me. I lost my friend and I'm so sad. Hello? Hello? I'm not bothering you, am I? No, not at all. Everyone thinks I am. I really hate my life and amino now. Sorry, this is ridiculous. Wow, you type fast. Do you need some advice? How can I help? I just want someone to draw for me. I can do that. What do you need me to draw? So you're asking me to make you daily comic sketches or to complete the comic your friend made? I don't know. If I say yes for the daily, you'll say no. And I don't know. I can't make you daily comic strip because I can recommend the Webtoon app if you're into comics. I'm sure you find plenty of different series that you'd be interested in. Should have known. I guess I was right all along. One person said to me, no wonder nobody wants to do comic requests to you. I know it's rude, but it's true. I get that you're going through a tough time right now, but I don't have the time to commit to something like that. I do have to do school and drama club. I don't think I'll have the energy to draw a daily comic for you, even if it's just a sketch. Like I said, if you want to make a drawing request, I'm always open. I can't do daily comic or daily drawing for you, but I can do a single request for you to ease some of the pain. Can you please stop? I don't need a therapist or any of that stuff. People just don't understand me. This is why I hate dumb people who are making things worse. And this is where the conversation ends. I feel bad for you losing your friend, I really truly do, but I don't want to help someone that is okay with calling me names when I'm just trying to help. This poor guy. Both of them seem like a really poor people. It is, yeah. Why can't I have free drawing? Hey, can you draw something for me? Yeah, sure. What do you want? Could you do purple trooper holding a jack-o'-lantern and also have the background be all foggy and spooky? Yeah, sure. Do you want a half body or full body? Full body. Okay. Now, do you want the jack-o'-lantern to say something? Let me think. Could you have it look like the ghoul trooper? Yeah, 100%. So what I do is I send a picture to you when I'm halfway done. That way, you know you're actually paying for something worth paying for. Then you pay me and I send you the full drawing. I'll probably charge $10 for this one because it's a little complicated. You can gift me in-game or you can pay me directly. Wait, I have to pay? That's stupid. That's what a commission is. You pay me to make something for you. Pooh you, you're not even that good at drawing. What I find really funny about Choosing Beggars is as soon as you put a price tag on it for someone, they don't like what you do. And that's just a simple way of getting someone to hurt you in order to do the work. If you do the work for them, they'll instantly like it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you have any Choosing Beggar experience, please let me know in the comments below. If you write a good one in the comments down below, I'll make another video about your Choosing Beggar experiences. If you've got evidence of it, please let me know as well. That'll be a bit more interesting. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you, MacPaw, for sponsoring the segment in the video, and I'll catch you guys later. See you soon. Goodbye.